Hello, thank you for joining me again this week. Now, this week's episode is about the 3 best exercises to build the quad muscles. Now, one thing that I really don't like with people is when they're training legs. Now, it sounds silly, but you don't train arms, you train biceps and triceps and shoulders, you don't train upper body, so why would you just train lower body in one session? You need to break it up and treat the body equally. So I'm going to be doing a few different videos on the legs with the quads, the hamstrings, the calves and the glutes. But today's is about the quads, so you know how this works. We start with the least recommended and move up to the most recommended. So let's start it straight away with the lunges. Now you can do these walking down a long track if your gym's got one of them, mine does, and that's how I prefer to do my lunges. Or you can just do them standing still. Now you see people doing this with a barbell on the back like they do for a squat, or you can do this with dumbbells, 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbell. If you're doing this at end of a workout, you can do it with no dumbbells, no barbells, just straight lunges and just burn out till you can't go anymore. Me, I like to do 12 reps on each leg. I really think that gets them going just right for where I have it placed in my workout. I'd recommend the lunges. Now, with how wide you want to make your steps, as long as they're equal, I don't really think it matters. The wider the step, the more it's going to trigger activation within the glutes and the hamstrings, and if we wanted more quad activation, which it will be if you're watching this video, narrower will be better, but yes, these can be slotted onto hamstring or glute routines, so feel free to jiggle it around, try a few different things with the lunges. Coming in at second is the leg extension. Now we all know what a basic leg extension is, just like we know what a lunge is. You sat down, it's usually on a machine, and you're just going to extend your leg. Just keep extending it. You want to take this nice, slow and steady, otherwise you're in danger of injuring yourself. Make sure you're gripping onto the handles as well and keeping a nice firm, solid base with your back positioning rested and tight against the back pad. Otherwise you're risking slipping around and your technique starts to go. And when the technique starts to go, like I said, like always, you're at the risk of an injury. We don't want that. It's just going to set you back, and when you're injured you can't train. So with the leg extension, I feel like it isolates the quadriceps more than any other exercise. It really does solely just focus on the quad. So if that's what you're wanting, if you're wanting to develop your quad, if you feel like they're slacking, yes, leg extension, that should 100% be in your workout routine. I'd be very surprised if you're watching this video, you're training your legs and it's not. It's that much of an important exercise, and I don't see how you can train quads without it. So number 1 is obviously going to be a variation of the squat. I'm a powerlifter, I love squats. Now lots of powerlifters don't like squats, lots of people in general don't like squats. I think it's the positioning on your back. You want to make sure you're not positioning it on around the neck. You want to make sure you're positioning it on your rear delts. We talked about that on the shoulder video. Now before I started doing barbell squats, I used dumbbells just because when I was training in my home gym, we couldn't really do barbell squats. We didn't have a cage or anything where we could have the barbell. So because I've been training the full body in there for about a year and a half, I'd already built up some solid rear delts, which meant I'd got a good firm base for the bar to rest, and I didn't struggle too much adjusting to putting the barbell on my back. But it was still a painful experience. It took a lot of time to get used to, but it's definitely worth it. Now, if you've tried it a few times and you're just not getting on with it, your gym should have some padding that can be put on the bar. That'll soften it up. But as long as the positioning on the back's alright, it shouldn't hurt too much. Again, if it's hurting, it's most likely you've got it on your back incorrectly. So with the squats, you don't just want to be doing any normal squat. You want to have your heel raised or elevated. So your gym should have something you can slide under your feet. Some gyms like Ultraflex that I train at have specific blocks made for this purpose. If not, you can just stack some weights there, and once you unrack it, you want to step back so your heel is on the weight and the balls of your feet and your toes are on the floor. This therefore means that you'll be slightly more length forward, and with a narrower stance you'll really trigger quad activation, and that'll enable the quad muscles to grow. So if you're doing it without the blocks, you're most likely going to target more hamstrings and glutes, but it all depends on wide you squat. Narrower squats, get your feet on those blocks, I guarantee you're going to really destroy your quads. Good, you can either use this at the start of the workout, end of the workout, middle of the workout, wherever you want in the workout. Building your quads, this is a must-have. I've done it in my powerlifting training because at one point I felt when I squatted more narrower that I wasn't getting the pop that should give. So again, I did that. I highly recommend it. So now that we've done with that, I want to quickly talk about the Insert Ergo Pro knee sleeves. So I did a video of me unboxing them a few weeks ago, and I said I'd show you the video of my first squats in them. I'm going to put that in the video right now, where I'm doing 190 kilos for 3 reps. Bear in mind, at the end of November, this was my 1 rep max on the raw squat. So I've progressed a hell of a lot, and I really feel like the Insert Ergo Pro knee sleeves have helped with that. And with the SPDs, I may have only got 2 reps. I really think it helped that much. The first time I did my squat in these, I was warming up. I did a 150 single. I actively said, "My God," in the gym, because I was that blown away by the pop out of the hole that I got with these sleeves. So I'm going to thank you for watching me. And next episode is going to be the 3 best exercises for the hamstrings, the back of the legs. So can't wait to see you, and please tune in to watch that one.